Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Matthew and today I'm going to share some details regarding LLQP exam. Whoever is planning to be a licensed insurance advisor in Ontario or in any province, this exam is a must. And also you can give some advice regarding investments and everything if you take this exam. So it's one of the most popular exams in Canada to get into the financial services industry. So let's start with the portal. I'll walk you through the portal, give you some details regarding the examination, the strategy, and how to clear this exam in very first attempt. So first of all, to take this exam, you need to be connected with a agent, and WFG was my agent in my case. So first of all, you pay $150, and this I paid for this in December 2023, and then it was 150. It might have increased a little from then. And once you get the code from WFG, you can start preparing for your exam. So this exam is conducted basically in two parts. One is the internal exams and then is the provincial exams. So to become a licensed insurance advisor, it is very necessary that you clear the course that is provided by one of the providers. So Oliver's was my provider who provided content for the internal exam, and I'll walk you through the internal exams content. So this exam is conducted basically in four parts. So first is ethics and professional practices, second is life insurance, and third is accidental and sickness insurance, and last is segregated funds and annuities. So you can appear for these exams in any order, whichever you want. So I personally took the ethics exam first because it is the easiest, and then one by one I completed four exams, and after that I went for my provincial exams. So, talking about the preparation strategy, how you are going to prepare for this exam. So, first of all, once you get this code from your agent, so you get all the material that you need to start for your preparation. So, first of all, just take one exam at a time, give 1 week for particular exam, and then once you clear that exam, progress towards the other exam. So if you want to complete, you can also complete it in 2 or 3 days. But I personally took 1 week because you have to do your other works. Like if you're a student or if you go to work, you have to give time to your studies as well. Yeah, and after that, whatever time is left, you prepare for these exams. So this is the content that you get. You have study notes, study flashcards, chapter quizzes, mock exam, and finally the certification exam. So this is the internal exam. So once you clear one exam, you'll get to see that you have cleared this exam. It will give you a notification, and then you progress towards the other part, like life insurance or segregated fund, whichever you want to take. So to boost my confidence, I first took the simple exam, and you get like I have already shared the different points that are given here, which contains all the notes. So first of all, I went through the flashcards. I'll show you how the flashcards looks like. So these are some of the questions that you get to see, and you can prepare for this flashcard. So for like first question is, what are the documents that constitute the entire agreement between the parties of an individual life insurance contracts? You'll get some related content, and you'll get to see these flashcards for about 1 hour. So if you keep on going at this pace, you will get to clear all these flashcards in about an hour, and then you can progress towards the other segment, that is chapter quizzes. So every part has their own individual chapter quizzes. So ethics personally has 4 chapters, and every chapter has chapter quizzes. So every chapter quiz has almost 10 questions. So once you clear these 10 questions, it will be easier for you to understand some of the concepts. So till the time, so once you're done with one chapter quiz, you will have like you can take as many attempts as you want. So I personally have taken 12 attempts for this particular chapter, chapter 1 of ethics and professional practices, to clear both provincial and the internal exam. So every time you attempt this chapter quiz for an individual chapter, you get to see different questions. So out of 10 questions, almost 4 questions would be same, and you get to see 6 questions which are different in every attempt that you make. So like in 12 attempts, every attempt I had 5 or 6 questions which were different. So that's the strategy. Just keep on going until you get 10 out of 10. So my highest score for this chapter was 90. So just keep on practicing till you get the score, and make sure that you get the score for at least 3 to 4 attempts. So that means every time if you're getting 100 or 90 in every chapter quiz, that means you are thorough with that segment. In the same manner, just go towards the second chapter. So here you can say my highest score is 100, and I have taken 6 attempts for both internal and provincial exam. So that's the strategy. Just keep on going until you get the full marks. And whatever difficult question that you get to see, just jot it down in a different Word document, and that will make easier for you. So all the hard questions, if you prepare them in a different Word doc, or you come and regularly see those questions, it would be easier for you to remember or memorize those questions. So that's how you go. So when I gave this exam, it was like very easy because you can easily complete all the course content in one day, and 2 or 3 days, on the third day maximum, you can give this exam. But I personally took 1 week. I studied them. So this, and after you complete flashcards and chapter quizzes, you have that experience of taking mock exam where you get to see some questions. So it will give you a feel of real life exam. So here you get to see you have 75 minutes, and in 75 minutes you have 20 questions. So for internal, you will get 20 questions, and but for provincial exam, you will get to see almost 25-30 questions, out of which only 20 will be marked, and the others they have injected so that they could like trace or to minimize the cheating from students. So just to make level difficult, they have introduced more questions in provincial exam. So here you have 20 questions. Again, the strategy is same. Just keep on going until you get 90 or 100% mark in every mock test, and at least take 4 to 5 mock tests for an individual segment to be thorough with the content. And once you reach that pace, that so this exam it will go on for 75 minutes, but after some time when you are thorough with the questions, because questions are repeating after 4 or 5 attempts, and then you will be in a capacity to complete this exam in just about 10 or 15 minutes. So when you reach that stage, when you are able to complete the whole 20 questions in 20 to 10 to 15 minutes, that's the stage when you can consider that your preparation is thorough. So I would say apply that strategy. Just keep on going until you reach that pace and you are getting almost all the questions right. And whatever questions are wrong, just or difficult or challenging, just jot them down in a Word document. Just to copy paste it and refer them when you go for your final exam or provincial exam. So ethics, personally, it was very easy because the questions that you get to see in this mock exam, that is what you get in certification exam, and you can clear it after doing some good practice. So that's how you go through this one segment. Then you get to see life insurance. So life insurance, I would say this is the most lengthiest part. So it will take some time to prepare for this exam. So it is lengthy, plus it is the most challenging exam in amongst these four. So strategy would be same. Go through the flashcards, prepare them thoroughly. It will take 1.5 hours to cover all the flashcards. And once you are done with the flashcards, go towards the chapter quizzes. Here you will get to see almost 10 to 12 chapters. Every chapter has like different attempts that you can make. So I made 2 attempts for both provincial and the internal exam because the first chapter was easy. I scored 100, and that's how you have to attempt. So whichever chapter you feel is difficult, make more attempts for them, and just be sure, be thorough with the content. So that's how you're gonna prepare. So this particular 7 taxation, it was a little challenging, so I had to take 5 attempts for this exam until I got the highest score of 100. So keep on repeating this procedure until you are thorough with the content and you are well versed with whatever is being taught or whatever is being given in these mock exams. Yeah, now coming on to accidental and sickness. So after ethics, I would say this is the second most easiest part. So strategy would be same: flashcards, chapter quizzes, mock exam, and certification exam. So once you are thorough with the flashcards, go towards chapter quizzes. Try to get 100 in every chapter, make maximum possible attempts, try to reduce the time for each and every attempt, then go towards mock exam. So for mock exam, you will get to have like an, except the ethics, you will get to have almost 30 questions in every segment. In provincial exam, you will get 35 questions, injecting more questions to raise the level of the exam, but only 30 will be marked. So here there are 30 questions, and you will get 30 in internal mock exam. So just try to complete all the 30 questions, take as many attempts as you can till the time you get 100. And once you get all those repetitive questions, once you are able to, like this exam is for 75 minutes, once you reach the pace where you can complete in 15 to 20 minutes, that's where you get to know that your preparation is good. So when you reach that level that you get 90 and you are able to complete this 15 to 20 minutes, that means you are ready to take the certification exam. And then comes the segregated part. So segregated part is again challenging, not as lengthy as life insurance, but it's again a little challenging, and concept would be newer, those who are coming from diverse backgrounds. So strategy would be same: flashcards, thorough them, chapter quizzes, just go through them well, and then mock exam, and then finally certification exam. So once you are like completing them thoroughly, preparing for them, taking one exam for 1 week. One week would be enough for each and every segment while giving this internal exams. And if you are like thoroughly preparing for the internal exam, that means you are also side by side preparing for the provincial exam. So the difference would be like in internal exams, you can give them, like you can give these exams at your convenience at your home. But provincial exams, you'll have to book a center, go in person, and take them. And those exam, I took them in pen and paper mode, and there might be options I didn't explore, but I was advised to take them in pen and paper with from my seniors. So I took it in pen and paper in Brampton, one of the colleges, and the provincial exam is conducted by Durham College. So you can only go progress towards provincial once you are done with all your internal exams. So clear all these four internal exams, then only you will get the option to go for the provincial exam. So talking about the level of difficulty, so provincial exams are comparatively difficult than the internal exams, but if you follow the same strategy, giving 1 week for one particular exam, going like preparing for them well for almost 1 week, repeating their mock tests, repeating the chapter quizzes, and you reach that level of completing each and every mock test of 75 minutes in 15 to 20 minutes. If you reach that level, that means you are ready for your provincial exam. So I would say just prepare well during your internal exams. If you prepare well, you don't need to lay much extra efforts for your provincial exams because the content is same. Questions would be a little bit lengthier in provincial exams, but the level would be same. No need to get intimidated by the level of provincial exam. The level would be same, but a little lengthier, and questions would be not the same as you get in these internal exams. So yeah, concepts are same, level is same, questions would be different and a little more challenging. But if you prepare thoroughly in internal exams, if you give good amount of time in studying these chapter quizzes and mock exam, I'm 100% sure that you will clear the provincial exam as well. So as per my research, the clearing percentage of provincial exam is almost 70 to 80%. So be confident you are also going to clear this exam, but make sure that your motivation is not lost till the time you attempt these provincial exams. And the other thing is you have to book these internal exams can be given anytime at your convenience, but provincial exams you'll have to book them ahead. So to get a schedule at your location, you'll have to go to the site. So you'll get a link once you clear the internal exams on your registered mail ID. And through that link, you can go to Durham's official website, and there you'll get a chance to book your provincial exams. So there you can book the provincial exams. And I almost got a date of like I had to wait for almost 1 month. So it took me almost 2 months to get cleared with all this content. So I would say just clear this whole format, internal format in 1 month, all the exams in 1 month, and just book the exams as soon as possible. Because if you clear the internal, that means you're already prepared for the provincial as well. So as early as you get the dates, it would be easier for you to clear the exams because the content will remain in your head. Now, I personally took these provincial exam, like in the gap of 1 week. So one Saturday I went and I took two exams, and the very next Saturday I went and took the two exams. So firstly I attempted ethics and segregated fund. That was my first Saturday's exams, and the second Saturday I gave accidental and life insurance exam. So that way I was able to clear both the exams. First lot I booked in the morning around 9, and there are like four, like after every 1.5 hour there is next lot running for the exam. So if you are ready to give back-to-back exam, so you can take 9 to 10, 15 slot, and then you can give the second exam from 10:30 to 12. But in my case, I took like 2 hours scrap, and then I gave the second exam. So first I gave around 9, and the second I gave around 1. So that was my strategy to prepare for this whole exam, both internal and external. So overall, the costing I would say for getting the agent code at from WFG, I paid around $150, and then for internal exams I had to pay 200 plus GST. That was around 220, and finally for this the last exam, provincial exam, it was 60 for per exam. So it was 240 plus taxes, so almost 280. So overall, I would say 280 plus 150 plus for internal 220. So it would be almost around 280 plus 220. It was 500 plus 150 is almost 650. So that's the whole full charge, full examination fee for becoming a licensed insurance advisor, LLQP advisor in Ontario. So just go, if you're planning to take the exam, I would encourage you to go and take this exam as soon as possible. Very knowledgeable, gives you the license to work as an independent insurance agent, and opens a lot of job opportunities as well. So thank you very much. This was all from my side. Have a good day. Bye.